Hello, I'm actually at the Honda dealership today. I decided to do this video because this was on my mind. I was just waiting for my car, and as always, I just think about things come up and cross my mind, and I really wanted to share this now before I forget it because I think it's an important message, especially for this election year. We're going to be having an election in a few short days. We're going to be voting for either Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. And I see friends online, I see friends on social media, I see people. I've been watching. I try not to. I try to stay away from it, but it's almost impossible to not see how people are just backbiting and arguing and fighting. And, I wanted to share this. I really wanted to get this out there, mostly for Christians, but for anybody. First of all, Christianity is about being the light. My whole channel is about being the light, being love. I mean, the message is love one another. And this is one thing we need to really understand, is that some people say, how can God let bad things happen? Other people say things like, politicians are making this happen and the world is making that happen. They blame politicians for their misery, and they look to a politician for their salvation, to save them from their misery. So basically, human beings are starting to idolize man. This election is a very clear sign that people are putting their trust in man. The Bible clearly says, do not put your trust in kings. Do not put your trust in man. Man is nothing. Don't trust man. You don't look to a president to make things better. Don't look at a president and say, that's the reason everything is worse. It's not because of one man or one woman that things are better or worse. It's because of us. And we all need to realize this. We're called to love one another. And if we were fasting and praying and loving one another and practicing the things that the Bible actually tells us to do, we are the ones that make the change. Donald Trump would be in a position to cause a few things to happen with the economy, or Kamala Harris might be in a position to help women have women's rights. But here's the thing, no man or woman alone is going to make or break this world. And yes, they're world leaders, and yes, they affect things that go on in the world, but we are the change. We need to understand this. Take your power back. Don't stop giving your power. And when I say you, I'm not trying to point at you like you're bad and I'm all, everything, I'm like perfect and everything. No, I'm learning this. I'm learning as I go. We as a collective need to take our power back. The power is in us. The power to change the world is in us. A long time ago, Michael Jackson and a whole bunch of artists did this beautiful song, about the world, and they were all like swaying back and forth, and it was all about coming together in love, and we can change the world. And those were the days that we actually listened to that. Those were the days that we actually came together and everybody held hands around the world and said, we are the change, And that just oh my gosh, I don't know. COVID was a milestone for things going downhill, but there are a lot of different milestones. 9/11 happened, and that was a really big blow. But I can say this, we are still the change. We are still the ones that come together in love and make the world a better place. We truly make the world a better place with our love. So please, let's stop fighting with each other. I know that the election's coming up. We can't help. November 5th is going to be one day. November 6th is going to be another day. And then we're all going to see what happens, and everybody's going to lose their minds. Well, not everybody, but lots of people are going to lose their ever-loving minds. But the fact is, having a person, even in a place of high leadership, is not what changes the world. We do We change the world with our hearts, with our love, how we treat each other. We have to love those that agree with us and love those who disagree with us. And we have to be kind to everybody, whether they agree with us or not. In the beginning of every video, I say, please share my channel, please like and subscribe, please comment whether you agree with me or not, because I love people who disagree with me as much as I love people who agree. Because people who disagree with me give me another perspective. We have to stop demanding that we have our way and that we are comfortable. We fight so hard for our comfort, our worldly comfort, when it's our spiritual well-being that we should be looking for. So anyway, all this because I'm in a dealership waiting for my car. Everything went wrong today. I'm leaving without my inspection sticker. I have to come back, get up early at 5 o'clock in the morning again and come in before work again this week. I have to work overtime to pay the hundreds and hundreds of dollars this is costing me. And you know what? I mean, I wasn't happy when I first heard it, but here's the thing. This world doesn't change because of money, because of people, because of circumstances, or because of anything other than the love that we have in our hearts for each other and for everything that lives. Everything that lives, everything that breathes, everything that's alive, if we have love is what holds everything together. And I know, people say, oh, you're just so woo-woo, and that's just so, oh my gosh, love, and flower hippie and all this other stuff, but it's true. I don't have any other way to say it. It's true. If we all loved one another, we would be living in a different world. So if you're hearing this message, please just love one another. Just do your part. All you can do is you. You can't force anybody else to do anything else. Love one another. If each person did that, we would be living in a different world. I promise you that. The Bible says it. Every philosophical book that was ever written, every religion that was ever created says the same thing. Love one another. So that's all I have to say today. Here I am with, I don't know what kind of car this is. It's a nice Honda. I'm just sitting here waiting for my car. They're washing my car for me for all my troubles. But anyway, that's all I've got for now. And I hope you're all having a great day. And I will see you next time.